It's a hurricane.
And I'm Heather Turkment. The introduction of fentanyl into the street drug supply has made it almost impossible for FDA agencies to know what they're taking.
The Drug Enforcement Administration says that last year it seized more than 80 million counterfeit pills made to look like a real prescription, but that contain an unknown, unregulated amount of fentanyl. It can take just 2 milligrams to kill someone.
In Wisconsin, it was one of these pills that killed a Brown County youth, and it was purchased from another teenager in that county who has since been charged with homicide.
Damn.
A new ProPublica report tells their story and digs into ways that the legal and healthcare systems are falling short for teens when it comes to opioids. Lizzie Presser is a reporter at ProPublica covering health and healthcare policy. Her article is called Malia and Jack, a story of teens and fentanyl. Lizzie, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me, Rob.
Can you briefly tell us about, first of all, Jack McDonough, who sadly dies after dealing with addiction and these fentanyl pills showing up at schools?
Of course, so Jack McDonough grew up in Industry, Wisconsin, just outside of Green Bay. He grew up with his mother, and was doing pretty well as a kid at school.
What is that?
Southwest High School in Green Bay.
It's important.
Academically and had
Babe.
really self-esteem, but otherwise had a great group of friends. He didn't smoke drugs. He smoked weed occasionally.
Is it mine?
And at the age of 17, he was introduced to Percocet, is what they were called at the time. And he learned to smoke.
No, it's not. I'll put it in my personal.
He soon learned that instead of Percocet, he was actually smoking fentanyl. But by that time, he was a big kid. So within a couple of months, he really needed one a day or else he was going to be sick. And his mom had what was going on. She saw him rapidly losing weight. She saw ash marks in her car. She saw pieces of tinfoil around the house or straws. She didn't know these were signs of counterfeit pill problem, but she knew something was up and she looked for help and was really struggling to find it at school and in the community. Eventually, she found out that her son was smoking so-called Percocet and got him into a rehab. But even the rehab wasn't able to help him. They didn't test his urine for fentanyl, and they didn't offer him the first-line treatment that's recommended for teenagers with an opioid use disorder called buprenorphine. It's a long-acting opioid that will protect against overdose and pull back cravings and withdrawal symptoms. So Jack returned to Green Bay at the age of 18 and logged into his girlfriend's Facebook and bought a pill from Malia Costello, a 15-year-old who was selling pills at the time. It was the first time he had bought from her. He bought a single pill. He went back to his grandparents where he was living. He smoked that pill, and the following morning, he died.
And Malia, who you bought that pill from at 15, selling these illegal counterfeit drugs. Tell us her story and how that ended up converging.
Malia grew up the fourth of 5 sisters with a single mother who had an opioid addiction. In some ways, she was also a child of the opioid crisis. Her mom.
Did you ever see that chick that won? She won the lottery,
issues that were going
right?
untreated. She
And
turned their home.
you know, after you win the lottery, they take pictures of you with that great big giant check or whatever. And you could just tell, like, she was in her early 20s. That in the picture, she's fucked right up. She's like, well, anyways, she ended up fucking, after she got all that money and shit, dying of a drug overdose. She had her newborn baby in her hands. I was like,
at the
I
age of
fucking
16,
predicted that,
Haley
man.
was exposed to
You
life
just seen that
fentanyl,
picture? She was all
and one
fucked
trial
right up.
was
Like, she's gonna go score and something bad's gonna happen.
fentanyl Percocet.
But that's what happened to her.
Her clients started
Isn't that
calling
crazy?
Lydia, asking where they could buy and sell.
Sucks.
And Lydia saw an opportunity to make some money for her and her younger sister, who she was
Hopefully her
really
baby
charged with taking care of.
is rich
And
now.
she began to
Anyways,
sell
Someone's rich.
fentanyl-laced pills. When I say fentanyl-laced pills, I think it's a bit of a misnomer.
Right.
These aren't fentanyl-laced pills. These pills are just fentanyl and filler. There is no oxycodone or acetaminophen in them. She was selling for several months and making very good money. And after a while, the drug task force caught on. They did a controlled buy. They confirmed that she was selling fentanyl, and they did not arrest her. They decided that they would wait to close the case. Julia was then charged with homicide.
We're talking about Wisconsin teens, the opioid crisis, and fentanyl. Lizzie Presser, policy reporter at ProPublica. You go much deeper into their stories in your piece, but a theme that comes out again and again, Lizzie, is so many points where different systems failed both of these teens. I want to start with that one that you just mentioned, that Jack's mom really was focused on. The idea that, okay, law enforcement knew that she was selling the
Will they let you have a cell phone? No.
heck no. I wish.
Yeah.
I'd sit there and play my game and pig out. They did when I was in the regular hospital before. Remember, I was able to have my phone?
Yeah.
I was getting a Wi-Fi off and on. It was kind of iffy, but I still got it. Remember, I was able to talk to you on it. That was regular hospital.
Yeah. So, what will they do? You go in here, they're gonna check you out, give you a COVID test, blah blah, all that good shit.
Take blood work.
Yeah.
Give me a COVID test, and if I pass the COVID test, they'll take me in.
So if you have COVID, they'll be like, no, sorry.
Yeah.
Really?
I've done it before. I was so pissed because I was coming down hard off of vodka, man. I was like, these motherfuckers. I'm like, serious? You can't treat me for COVID? You're just gonna turn me away? I'm like, we're sorry. I'm like, you motherfuckers. I just started flipping out on them, too. I think Joe Sawyer brought me here. And I was like, and you stupid fucker, find me some vodka. If you didn't drink all my vodka.
He's like, fuck. Fucking cop working motherfucker.
I know. Is that crazy? There's still bubble gum coming out of here, babe.
Surprised.
Mm-hmm. You can still taste it, too. Ooh, what did they put in there, you know? Makes you wonder.
You gonna want to smoke a J? Two before we go.
Yeah, should we? I think we should.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep like a champ. And eat like a champ. For real. I look forward to my dark padded room.
Hibernating.
With a fucking button. I need a sandwich and some ginger ale. Some jalapeno chips. They always have jalapeno chips too. Those are my fave. Oh. And I'll request a fan because then you get to bring it home.
There you go.
And it's one of those battery operated ones. I'm getting one, babe.
Okay.
I'm gonna be high maintenance up in here. I'm like fucking get whatever I could. It's all paid for.
Yeah. That fucking cop from Red Cliff last night when he pulls up on the street. Who called?
Oh yeah, like asking just side people on the street.
Fuck, called who? How the fuck am I supposed to know?
Right?
It was that
But you did know.
It was that curly-headed fucking dude that came up to us at one time on Raspberry.
Is he young?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the same one that gave me Nicole a courtesy ride.
No, that was... Does he have brown hair?
Yeah. He's like, you're greater than my kids. He's like, probably 24, I think, because Nicole asked him. He said
Yeah.
he's 24.
Yeah, that was the guy. I was like, what are you guys doing? Oh, it's messing around.
Well, you gotta be honest.
Charlie was like, oh, okay.
I was like, just fooling around.
Messing around.
Yeah.
Can't believe you said that.
That way he'd leave us alone. What the fuck?
Listening to frogs and messing around.
Oh, dear. Never mind your business.
Get some beer. Thinking about camping. Making love and stuff. Mess around some more.
Even though I slept so good last night, I'm still super
I
tired.
know, I slept pretty good too, actually. It was
Yeah.
comfortable, except for when you were hogging and you were pushing me off into the sand.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I was like, Nicole! And you wouldn't wake up. So I had to try to lift you up. And then when I did that, you're like, ah. I was like, move the fuck over.
I'm sorry.
You're like sitting sideways. You wouldn't budge for nothing.
I was that tired.
Oh.
That soup got me, man.
What did you wake up laughing to
What do you mean?
this morning? All of a sudden, you're like, oh, I just started laughing.
I have
And then you're like, get down from there.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't
I was like,
remember.
what the hell are you talking about? You start laughing again.
I've had dreams where I roll a joint, you know, in my dream, and I wake up and I'm like, and then I'm like, fuck, I ain't got no weed. What the fuck? Just all fucking sad, all happy, but then I wake up and I'm like, fucking nothing in my hand. Like, what the fuck?
I know. I've had dreams I like had a bunch of money or found all this gold and jewels and shit. It seems so real. Like I'm gonna have the good life, and all of a sudden I wake up and I'm like, fuck.
I've had those dreams. And I find
There's
like
a real
a
world.
bunch of other shit,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and it's right in your grip,
Score.
but yet it's far away.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta keep chasing after it, and it's just
Yeah.
fucked.
I know, right?
I remember when I was on opiates, I'd be like, I had a dream about opiates last night. And dude was like, and I at an NA meeting, I'm like, I don't know what to do, and he's like, just consider it a freebie. And he ended up overdosing like a week later.
Oh my
the dude
God.
holding the fucking meetings. Remember him? He OD'd on fucking
Oh.
methamphetamines.
That dude.
Yeah, Tony or some shit.
Yeah, works at Michelle's.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, he was a womanizing fucking.
Was he? I don't know, but he used to pick me up
Yeah, he
in
fucking.
Ashland and bring me to the NA meetings that Redcliffe was holding.
Yeah.
So he'd
Fuck
pick me
was
up
his
and
name? Yeah, had glasses, kind of
Yeah.
like Mexican or something.
he was Mexican. He got the best shit from Arizona. He was saying, like in his stories.
Yeah. Yeah, he was always trying to fuck my girlfriend Melissa. We used to go to those meetings. I knew him from there, but
I'm surprised I didn't run into you. 'Cause
Alright.
I used to go to those meetings out of boredom. I'd call him and be like, "Hey, can you pick me up in Ashland when there's a meeting?" And he would pick me. in
we
East
used to go to
End.
Ashland meetings.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And he'd
Yeah, I'm surprised I hadn't seen you there.
bring me to those Ashland meetings, and
But I stopped going to those because Melissa had left. Well, I found out she was waiting for Alan to get out of prison. I found a letter. She was just waiting for him to get out and didn't really give a fuck about me, but then she ended up fucking that guy.
shut up, really?
Yeah. And then he OD'd, and I was like, good.
What the fuck?
Fuck
dude?
that guy, he was a dick.
Yeah, he OD'd on methamphetamines. That's a hard one to believe, but he must have been a booter.
They were. And then we found out it was those two guys that thought they were so cool and just big in sobriety and doing all this were fucking actually using him.
Yeah,
he was
and
always
he would
trying to,
even say, "The next time I use, I'm gonna die,"
yeah,
and he did.
oh, good. Fuck him. Fucker. He was always trying to score Melissa. She was hot. And she was a pretty attractive girl. Yeah, I didn't like him. You could just tell there was something fucked up. He was so too perfect of a covering motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was Tony. His name was.
yeah, it was. Tony from Arizona. What's up? Look at that. Doesn't that look nasty? That piece of bubble gum. I blow up my nose in your video. I'm sorry.
Well, you can do whatever you want in video, man. Talk shit and everything.
I know I do. I can't help it. I forget.
I know.
It's easy to do. You don't realize.
So
you're doing
far,
it
we're
until,
good.
Like,
I think.
right? You don't realize you're doing it until
I
it's
was
like,
fuck.
fuck.
I should have said that. It's too real.
Like the other day, we got carried away.
I
I
know.
think.
Mention a name.
Name dropping.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Spelt now. I know this happened 2 days ago when you were at your sister's for a bit,
Uh-huh.
and I was waiting for 5:30 or whenever that was. I think it was yesterday, maybe. Anyway, that Matthew that used to do fishbowl, the crazy one that ended up being real crazy.
Yeah.
He was walking down the street, and I always just say hi to him because, he seems like he must just be crazy and go through fits of that shit. Gets bad.
Bipolar and shit.
Yeah,
Or some
but
shit.
he walked up, and I was like, hey. And I was sitting there in front of the social club in St. James. And he was standing here on the street side, and he comes over, and he's like, hey, what's up? I said, I'm shooting out like a video. He's like, you can get DWI for that. I'm like, fuck.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious? He said that?
Yeah.
You should have smacked him upside
I
his
said, I
head.
don't give a fuck. I'm just sitting here drinking beer. I do this all the time. Anyway, so then we started talking, and we started doing that. We started talking, like, name dropping and all this stuff. It was nothing I could have put up.
What do you think Axl Rose is doing right now, babe?
Probably nothing.
Probably doesn't have to do nothing.
Probably combing his hair.
His hairs. He only has like 3 left. He's probably
He's probably like this.
no. I seen a video of him and Slash practicing
Oh, yeah.
for stage or whatever, and they're on the stage and it's like a sound check or whatever the fuck. And he's like, I get up around 7. Like that. And he's like, did I just sound like I laughed so hard. I was like, oh, he's so funny and cute. He was like, that just sounded like I don't know. When he's supposed to be saying, I get up around 7.
Last night was so funny. Remember when I was like, would you still like him if like he was a ditch digger when you saw him, or is it just because he's in Guns N' Roses and you're like, never mind?
What?
Yeah. I was like, the only reason you like Axl Rose is because he's in a rock band. I was like, look at him. I was like, you'd really find I mean, if you just saw him walking on the street and he wasn't in Guns N' Roses, he was just like a shit sweeper or something, or fucking whatever, you'd still like him. You're like, never mind. Fuck. Yes or no question.
I don't remember
You don't remember shit. I'm pissed. Answer me still. I want to answer.
I was telling Mallory one time, I'm like, man, I wish I can just fucking abduct Axl Rose
Oh my god.
and throw him in the basement and keep him there. And every time you open the basement door, he has to say, "You know where you are?" And then you can shut it. And he's not there anymore, but he's still in your basement. And Martha Stewart's in the fucking kitchen cooking me something to eat. Next to Snoop Dogg.
40. Snoop Dogg got Martha to drink a 40. We ever see that video?
No, not yet.
I don't know if they drank it all, but she was sipping on one.
But they do have a lot of shit in common because they've both been to prison.
Yeah. So I don't get, it's like if Martha Stewart ended up in prison, the shit Donald Trump fucking has done, that motherfucker's still around free. Even though he's a felon, I don't think he's even got sentenced yet.
He's like a 40-time felon.
34 counts. You get 4 years
That's
for
a
each of those
lot.
accounts.
That's a lot,
I don't
man.
think they sentenced his ass yet.
And he can run for president?
They might be appealing it though.
I gotta piss for food stamps and he can run for
I
president?
know.
Fucking, that's so fucked up.
I understand what Newt Gingrich was saying when they were interviewing the other day. We were listening to that, why he would support Trump, that he's trying to break down the old establishment. But what the fuck? You gonna replay? What good is that gonna do when it's just gonna be the same old shit, really? He's just gonna have control. It's gonna be the same old establishment.
And he's not looking out for the poor people.
It's like, what's he gonna change? Nothing.
And, like, I know I have friends who support him, who are very intelligent, so I just don't get it. Like, why? You're too smart. Why would you follow that shit? You know? I guess. I don't know. I can't get into politics because I'm not allowed to vote anyways, but... So I don't bother, really, because what happens, happens. That's how I see it.
Keep this train rolling. Be here most
This
of
is
the day.
how we do it.
Be here most of the day, sobering up.
Right, babe?
Oh, we haven't even got you in there yet.
I'm scared. I hate sobriety.
You're not gonna be sober, man.
I was gonna say I would have just been here probably. I guess.
When you get out, this will be waiting for you. Just put it in your bag. Maybe look at this. Put it in your bra. Put it in your bra.
I'm not looking forward to some doctor telling me to strip off all my clothes. I hate that.
All right.
Shut
Or
up.
if it's that hottie. And she's like, you down?
No, it's usually a dude.
Really?
Yeah.
And what do? They just check you out? Like bend over.
They just like make you strip down. No, you don't have to do none of that. They just
But
want to
you-
make sure you don't have any sharp objects.
But you do it anyway. You're like,
Right? I'm like, and then I cough
you look back.
and wink.
Yeah.
How you like me now?
Wink. Brown eye wink.
You like that?
Pew.
Like, shut up, you like it.
That's good, but it stinks.
You heard that shit. Doc, I know you love it.
He's like,
Shut up, babe. No.
you come on, what do you guys
No,
think?
when I get
What's taking
naked,
so long in there?
no, when I get naked in there, I'm gonna be laughing my ass off.
He's like, you got something in your brown eye, real quick.
Be like, never mind.
Something in your brown eye.
Stop. Oh god, my guts hurt from laughing too hard. Oh, babe. Now when it happens, I'm gonna fucking be laughing my ass off. You're like, oh my god,
Oh.
this is too
I can't
funny.
wait to hear about it.
I'll be like, at least it's not Weber.
Oh my god. Yeah, at least. Yikes.
Oh my god.
Yikes. Don't even mention that cocksucker name. Ruined it.
He's a cocksucker too, you know that?
Fuck. Good. Where
He
he's
is.
going. He's gonna be
You
doing-
better be. You better start conditioning that fucking those jaws. Just saying.
running his mouth like that.
Practice makes perfect. Fucking asshole. Hmm?
No. I'm telling you, babe, there's still half quart in the trunk too. So I'm here with you, whatever it takes. When you know, I don't care if you sit here all day and just get weed. So I gotta drag your ass in there. It's your birthday, babe. It's your birthday.
I just don't want to miss a bed if you know what I mean.
No,
I might be able to have my phone and Wi-Fi because Nick was saying that they're renovating the place, so they're housing everybody on the 3rd floor,
yeah.
which is where I stayed before, remember?
Mm-hmm. Well,
And I was able to talk to you on my
that's
phone.
cool to you.
That would be cool. Because you get a TV too, like right in your room
Yeah.
with cable and shit.
Fucking A, man.